It's okay if you see my process. I don't mind having an audience when I make mistakes. I don't mind people watching me grow and evolve and learn and unlearn. The best thing I did for myself was not set that expectation. Anybody who meets me knows that I am authentically finding my enlightenment day by day. And even when I think I've found it, I find it again. It's okay if you see my process. And I'm not embarrassed if I fall down. I just don't stay down.
It's all about the antidote. It's all about the antidote.
Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Sarah Marshall here and welcome back to the Chateau for another video. For all of my fellow fiends out there who have been rocking with me since the very beginning, I really want to take a moment to show my appreciation to you. Thank you so much for continuing to be subscribed while I was on my journey off camera. I promise you, we have some amazing things in store. And for all of the newbies, welcome. We appreciate you for joining us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and all of you all, hit like if you want to see more content from me. Anyway, I figured we probably could kick off the rebrand with a little bit of story time. I've never done a story time before, so I honestly don't know whether or not this qualifies, but I kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit about the journey that I've been on and the direction of the channel. So just rock with me. So I want to rewind back to my early 30s, well before you all met me here on the channel, but I should have been on here. I should have been telling my story from then. But anyway, way back in my early 30s, if you would have asked me if I had my life all together, like if I knew that I had all the components that I needed in order to live out my life until 80 or 90, I would have told you yes. I thought that I had it all together. And you know what? For that moment, I did. Fast forward a few years later, and my life was turned upside down. I went through a divorce. I was a single mom again, because for those of you all that don't know, I actually was a teen mom before I got married. The point of the matter is, I thought that I had it all figured out. And no one needed to tell me anything. I had my family, I had my husband, I had my home, I had my 500 square foot closet. I had all of the things that growing up I thought were 100% necessary to live out a beautiful life. And it was a beautiful life until it wasn't. And that time period was kicked off by an evolution, a desire to evolve on my part. Let's fast forward to my 40s. When I turned 40, even though I had figured my life out again and I had created the foundation that I needed in order to build and have an amazing life into my late ages of life, I turned 40 and baby, that desire to evolve, it hit me like a ton of bricks, really out of nowhere. I wasn't necessarily looking to evolve. I wasn't looking for growth because I felt like I had my life back together again. I realized that a complete life didn't necessarily mean being married, even having children. It really meant something totally different that we'll go ahead and get into later on in the videos. The point of the matter is, I wanted to share my story. Not just and only for anyone who could relate, but also for myself. Something that I can reflect on, something that even my daughter or my son could reflect on later on in life. Y'all know those kids don't listen when they need to listen. They listen a little later, so maybe, they'll be able to reflect back on my videos. I also realized throughout my journey that the internet can be a very confusing place. It is a gift and a curse. There is so much good information. There is so much confusing information. And at the same time, there is so much bad information or misinformation. So many thoughts, recommendations, suggestions. It will just have you from one extreme to the other. And before you know it, you are a meat-eating vegan who rests for exercise. And even though the internet absolutely sounds like a completely insane place, there are some good resources, and I think I found quite a few. I decided to open my mind and allow myself to take in certain information that I probably would not have been open to taking in previously. I only took the things that I thought I could apply to my life, and I let go of the things that just simply did not matter. I did not want to fight them or provide my opinion on them, because ultimately the journey was about my internal growth. So I just accepted what could support that journey, and then anything that couldn't, just let it go by the wayside. Ultimately, my goal was to take that information and create my own antidote. Something that could help me combat what I previously learned, some of the things I had never learned or even thought about. I wanted an antidote that could help me develop the routines, the desires, the positive thoughts, and all of those things that could ultimately lead me to living my dream life and becoming the dream girl of my reality, also known as my highest self. And I wanted to share my process with you. I've actually been on the journey already since 2022, and I didn't realize I was on it in 2022, and I cannot wait to get into that with you guys. But from this point forward, I would like to share my process with you all, because just in my conversations with women on the street, women that I meet randomly, so many of us at this point and even earlier in our lives go through this process, and some are confused, some don't know where to find the information that they're looking for. And I'm not saying that I have it all together, because thinking you have it all together, life will quickly reveal that you do not. But I want to share what I do know. I want to share what did work for me and what could possibly work for you as well. And I hope you guys join me here on the channel. As I said, the internet is a very, very confusing and scary place. And one thing about that YouTube, about social media in general, it is views, likes, comments, and things like that just simply keep you encouraged to continue sharing your story, sharing your ideas, sharing all of the things that you've discovered in life. So if you want to see more from me, please subscribe and continue rocking with your girl. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
It's all about the antidote.
My life, my way, the end.
It's all about the antidote.
My life, my way, the end.
It's all about the antidote.
My life, my way, the end.
It's all about the antidote.